Here's once more Dave Brower standing by with some happy connections here from the winner and President Day, Bettor's Wish.
Thank you, Gabe. Connections are always happy when they're in the Diamond Creek Farm Winner Circle here at the Red Mile. I've got winning trainer Chris Ryder, and I've got co-owner and partial breeder, I guess we could say, Art Zubrod of the Fair Island Farm. He and his wife, Leah Chevre, operate that. We'll start with you, Chris. It's been an incredible season for this colt so far by Bettor's Delight. I know that's important to you, the sire line as well, but how has he impressed you as he's developed throughout the season?
Well, he impressed me even this week. I was saying to myself, he feels fresh, he doesn't feel tired, and I had a little bit of trouble with him in the stall in detention. He was spinning around, and he just got so much energy the last 2 or 3 weeks that it's surprises me, so it makes me feel good.
So he didn't really have a very good day today until he got out onto the racetrack.
Yeah, he wanted to go race. He didn't like being locked up too much, and that's just the way he is.
Last week in Delaware, we were talking about you as being the most disappointed guy in the world that you couldn't race Bettor's Wish. He just was unlucky because he had finished second in 4 races that would have made him eligible to supplement.
Yes, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Some things are meant to be, and he's great today, and I'm happy with it.
He's not the biggest horse out there, we all know that, but he handles all size tracks. I take a look at that effort in the Kentucky Sire Stakes just a month ago where he went 147 and 4 home in 26. Is he even better on the big track?
You know, he could be. You know, he never disappoints us on the big track. He just could be.
The way Dexter Dunn has handled him so far?
Well, Dexter's just, it's a great thing to have him driving the horse, and I think the horse is a great story, and I think Dexter's a great story.
They're both great stories, and so are you. Thank you very much, and congratulations. Will we see him here next week?
We believe so.
Next week, Bettor's Wish. Now, Art Zubrod and his wife, Leah Chevre, operate the Fair Island Farm, but you also work for the Brittany Farms. That's your day job here. So tell me how this one was bred by Mr. Siegel, and you end up as one of the co-owners.
Well, it's a natural breeding to go to Bettor's Delight, just a good cross. And he was small, as you see him on the racetrack. He was very small, so he was towards the end of the sale, or 4th day, I believe it was. But this horse, he had such a great personality. He's what I look for in a yearling when we turn him out. Every time you put him in the paddock for somebody, he was the same. Couldn't wait to get there, kind of like Chris is talking about him today. He just can't wait to get to the racetrack. And he's been a blessing, yeah.
How much fun has it been to watch him race, not only last year, you said you cashed a couple tickets, by the way, but this year as well. You're not cashing so many tickets at big prices.
Well, the big prices come on when he sends me the check, so that's not a big deal. But I will tell you that last year, I thought he was a top colt, and Chris called me this winter. He says, we've been offered quite a bit of money. What do you think? I said, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I know this horse is top 3. And Paul McDonnell last year took such good care of this horse. Had a couple races that he could have won if he'd gone to the stick, but he didn't go to the stick, and I think it's really helped us this year.
It is nice when you have great horsemen handle your horses.
Absolutely, especially at 2. And then Dexter, Chris will tell you, I called him when I heard that Dexter was coming over. I said, can we have Dexter? Is there any chance we can get Dexter? He said, well, I believe we can.
Well, congratulations. I'll tell you this, you've got a good colt. It's going to be a heck of a battle the rest of the way on the way to the Breeders' Crown.
I have one more thing I want to mention. I want to thank the Red Mile and all the money you're putting into this track, because this place was desperate 2 weeks ago. And, man, you all have done a great job. And the Coons are always great if you give them enough money, and thank God you gave them enough money.
All right. Thank you. Congratulations to Bettor. A big win today, 148-3. Chris Ryder and Art Zubrod.